He's got a very hard shell, smoking cigars, quipping, everything seems to roll off his back, but obviously within there's this weight of his history, of the fact he's someone that everyone he has ever known or loved has died. And it wasn't until this movie where I felt we really got to the heart of this great character. I love Wolverine. People say, are you going to miss him? And I'm like, I can't miss him because he's always there with me. It doesn't feel to me like he's gone. I watch this movie and I look at the screen and it makes me emotional at how much I have grown playing him and how much that character has taught me. And I would be honest with you though that I have felt for 15 years that there was a deeper story to tell about this character. There was something within me, and please don't misinterpret this that I have anything bad to say about any of the X-Men movies, because I don't. I'm very proud of them and I love them, but I just felt there was something more there. And when I spoke with Fox, with Emma Watson, Steve Asperol, I said, I want to tell this story about a man. I don't want it to be called Wolverine. I want it to be called Logan, because that is an amazing story. And I think it's relevant to today. And they said, go for it. So this, for me, is the definitive story about this character. I was very nervous up until maybe last night when I saw the film in Berlin for the first time with an audience. From the moment I said I was going to do it, it was very clear the type of movie I wanted to make. Jim Mangold and and when I say I have to mention Jim. And there's a band of about 6 or 7 people, but particularly Jim Mangold. This film wouldn't be possible, it's his film really. But we were very hard on each other about the type of film we wanted to make. We didn't want to be a comic book movie. I really went into a place making this movie that was deeply satisfying, that was physically tiring. I think he's emotionally tired. I think he feels very little hope of achieving peace of any kind. He's a good man at heart. I mean, that may be his weakness in terms of he was created as a weapon, but actually he has a conscience and he's loyal. He doesn't brag about it. He doesn't seem like a nice guy, but I was very touched in the story about how he treats Patrick Stewart's character, Charles Xavier, how he tries to keep from him anything that might hurt him. But in terms of playing him, this was the hardest film I've done. A road movie, if any of you guys have been on set, is difficult. You're dragging 200 people around on the road, and we were in that car. I remember one day, they measured the temperature in that car at 138 degrees, which I think is probably around 53 degrees. And I was with an 11-year-old and Patrick Stewart, and we had sound, so we had to turn the air conditioning off and roll the windows up. Now you guys in Brazil know what it's like at 53 degrees. Everything about it was hard, but everything about it was sweet. Hard but sweet. I want to see the unexpected. I want to see movies that don't just excite visually, that don't just sort of make you laugh, but that move you. Movies can be amazing, but unless they touch you within, they don't stay with you. Those movies we can all think back over our life, the ones that you remember today, it could be comedies, it could be horror, it could be anything. The ones that move you in the end are the ones that stay with you. I think, for me, and of course it's just my opinion, the reason this movie works is we did not think of it as a comic book movie. I don't want it to be defined by a genre. I don't want it to be defined by a rating, like an R rating. I wanted it to be defined as an experience of storytelling and of character.